Visiting Universal Orlando this summer, here are some tips and tricks specifically for the summer months. Hey, what's going on everybody? Rick here, coming at you with another Universal Orlando video. Summer is busy, hot, and sometimes wet here at the theme parks. Let's talk about how to deal with it all and make the most of your summer vacation. And here is your first tip of the day. There's often an afternoon rain shower that passes through in the afternoon, and for that reason I would recommend starting your day at Islands of Adventure and saving Universal Studios Florida for later on. The reason for that is because Islands of Adventure has more outdoor rides, so you want to do those before the afternoon rain starts. On the contrary, Universal Studios Florida has more indoor attractions, only a couple of outdoor rides. The only outdoor attractions are Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket and the Twirl and Hurl. Therefore, the afternoon rain does not have a big effect on what you can do at Studios. Now, to get between attractions, you may have to walk in the rain, so you may want to have ponchos with you. If you prefer umbrellas, those are an option as well. Personally, I find the large umbrellas more cumbersome to deal with, and I prefer the ones that are small enough to fit in the lockers. Also, ponchos can be removed and stuffed away more easily than large umbrellas. I would also recommend bringing at least 2 pairs of shoes, at least 2. That way, if one pair gets wet, you'll have another dry pair to wear the next day as the first pair dries. Seeing a show such as the Bourne Stuntacular or the Horror Makeup Show is a good way to escape the summer rain and the summer heat. And speaking of the heat, here are some ways to deal with it. At Islands of Adventure, you can always cool off with a water ride such as Ripsaw Falls, Popeyes, and the Jurassic Park River Adventure. You don't even have to ride the River Adventure, you can just cool off by standing in the splash zone. Well, how about that? 1 minute I'm telling you how to avoid getting wet, the next minute I'm telling you how to get wet. When it comes to the heat and the sun, I would advise you wear a hat for protection and wear sunscreen. And if you forget to bring your own sunscreen, don't worry, it is sold at some of the stores here. The sunscreen tip is very important, especially your first day here. You do not want to get a sunburn on your first day here. That pain could last your entire vacation. It does not make for a good base for your tan. I almost forgot to mention the cooling misters. When it comes to escaping the heat by finding some nice cool air conditioning, there are a few attractions I would like to call out for the best cool air in the parks. The Bourne Stuntacular and the MIB Alien Attack attractions. The MIBQ, the ride in the gift shop, has the coolest air conditioning in the park. I'm not even inside the gift shop, I can feel the cool air coming out. And if you're inside the Wizarding World at Diagon Alley, step inside of Nocturne Alley. It's always cool in there. And there are benches inside of Nocturne Alley so you can sit down and cool off. And right near the MIB gift shop is a Coke Refreshment Center. It also has very good air conditioning and you can get free water in there. We'll talk more about free water throughout the park a little bit later. Okay, let's pause just for a moment. I want you to do me a favor. If you're getting value out of this video, or if you're just enjoying the Universal content, please click that subscribe button. I'll give you time to do so. I'll just stand here in the shade, escaping the heat, and I'll count to 6 in my head to give you time, okay? There you go. Thank you so much for doing that. And when it comes to shade, I don't have it officially as a tip. I feel like that is a natural instinct for humans to seek out the shade, and everyone does it here, but this is a nice little spot by the old Fear Factor Stadium. You can find shady spots all around the park. Usually, it's all occupied though. It's hard to find an empty spot in the shade, but there it is right there right now. And if you feel like you need a longer, more extended break from the heat sitting inside of air conditioning, I would recommend a table service restaurant instead of quick service restaurants. The quick service ones tend to have equal parts indoor and outdoor seating, while some only have outdoor seating. And sitting outdoors, even in the shade, is not the best way you can escape the heat. Choose a table service restaurant. At Islands of Adventure, I would recommend Mythos and Confisco. The counter service options over there for the best indoor seating would be Circus McGurkus, Three Broomsticks, Thunder Falls, Captain American Diner, and the Cafe 4. At Universal Studios Florida, the table service options are Finnegan's and Lombard's. Counter service places with the best indoor seating with the best air conditioning would be the Leaky Cauldron and Mel's Drive-In. Now there are some quick service restaurants with more indoor seating, like Louie's Pizza, but they never seem to cool off inside. How about cooling yourself off from the inside out with some frozen drinks? In Springfield, you can get a squishy, and there are several icy stations throughout both parks. If you purchase the Coke Freestyle refillable cups, they are not just for sodas, they are also good for icy refills. And in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, summertime is a great time for a frozen butterbeer. What about an adult beverage to beat the heat? The best one can be found here at Chez Alcatraz, and it comes with a show. It's called an Ocean Attack, and here it comes.
Shark in the water! Hands and feet back up on deck. Chop, 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 chop. It's Tuesday. It's sunny outside. It's Universal time. And thanks for jumping by. Summertime's right around the corner. Summer heat is near. It's Universal time. And like always, thanks for jumping by. Chop, 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 chop.
And there is a non-alcoholic version of that drink called the Shark Friendly. And the best help with your summertime Universal Orlando vacation is to stay hydrated with good old-fashioned water. And you don't have to keep buying these $6 waters. The Coke Freestyle machines dispense free water. On this channel, we like to recommend you bring your own collapsible cups. These are a quick and easy way to have constant access to free water throughout the park. I'll leave an affiliate link to these bad boys. Bring one on your next vacation here, whether it be summertime or not. So a couple things to beat the heat that I do not have personal experience with are the neck fans and then the water bottles with the fan on them. But if you know about those, tell us how they work in the comment box below. What can I say? It is hot here at Universal. See what I mean? Sometimes there's a hot set. And with that, guys, don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun. We'll see you next time.